Howdy folks, this is your host Clay Swackhammer back with another episode of Annotated Codes, but today we're not actually going to look at any code. All we're going to do is convert a .raw file of a chromatogram into a text file that we can open and access using all kinds of software like Microsoft Excel. So what we're going to do here is first locate the raw file, and that's right here. We called it sample24, and that's the date that we ran it. You can see its extension is .raw, and if we try to open it in regular Windows 10 system, it's going to default to this photo viewer because .raw can also be an image format, but it doesn't know what to do with it, so we're going to have to convert it. And the way that we're going to do that is using this software called Open Chrome. This is a free open source software that you can download, at least this community edition, for free online. It's available on SourceForge. Okay, I'll show you where to find that. I'm going to try and keep this video really short. All we're going to do is convert the file. Because in my last video I went into how to convert the file, but also then how to deal with things like redrawing the chromatogram and manipulating the graphics in MATLAB and Excel. I'm going to assume here you guys know how to do that or have a way to do that yourself. So I clicked on this CSD perspective to open this thing. I don't even think that really matters. What I'm going to do is File, Import, and then we're going to go to chromatogram import. Here we go. Convert FID chromatograms to .xy. That's what we want to do. There's a folder in my C drive called GC. We're going to operate on this sample24. Click Next. It's going to ask us what do we want to do with it. Well, let's turn it to this .xy. Let's set the output folder to the desktop, and then click Finish. And say, well, it's been imported successfully. Okay, great. And now on our desktop we have this sample24. So I'm going to save it again to the desktop. But I'm going to save it as sample24. I'm going to get rid of the .xy, and then I'm going to save it as a .text. And now hopefully that has worked. Let's see. Now if I right-click this is a .text. So there you have it, folks. That's how you could open that file. Here's the one I did in the last video. Let's just prove that it worked. We're going to go to Excel. We're going to go to Data, get data from File, from Text or CSV. I'm going to go to the desktop, and then we're going to find the file that we just made. It's going to open Excel's import wizard. It's tab delimited. I think we can just load it. It's going to load 27,375 rows. Quite impressive. I'm going to grab that whole thing and see if we can insert a scatter plot. It might take a little while. Pretty good, honestly. That's about what we want. I mean, that's basically what it looks like. And once you guys are here, you can change the color, change the style, line, stroke, width, all that stuff. You can notice already that Excel is probably going to bug out a little bit. Excel does not really like to work with these things where it has to load, 30,000 rows of data. This may be better suited to other softwares. Hint, hint, wink, wink. But anyway, now you guys know how to use Open Chrome. Go to File, Import, give it that .raw file, output it as .xy. Then once it's .xy, you can save it as text. It's possible that you can actually open that .xy file directly in Excel, and you might not even need to go through that intermediate step. So that's basically it. I'm just going to try and put this chromatogram up on the top so I can find it later. It's not buried 30,000 rows deep. And there you go. All right. Well, I hope that is a quicker answer to the question, how do you convert a file from .raw to .xy or .text, and those are file formats that you can archive and open in your favorite graphing utility, and the end result might look something a bit like this. You can draw a nice chromatogram in your favorite color, and you can identify the peaks or whatever, change the axes and the label so on and so forth. All right, thanks for tuning in, folks. This has been your host, Clay Swackhammer, with another episode of Annotated Codes.